Oregon's first kid governor. It's Dominic Peters. This is his first press conference, and he's here to help inform the press and the media across the state about his platform and about who he is, and take whatever questions the media might have.
Hello, my name is Dominic Christian Peters. I am from Willamette Valley Christian School. I'm Oregon's kid governor in 2018. I will take questions now. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Gordon Friedman with the Oregonian. How did you decide to apply and run for kid governor?
Well, my teacher said, so it was like the first couple, I think like a first month or something like that, she showed us it. And when I first saw the video, I'm like, oh, it's just a little thing. And then we saw it a second time, and I'm like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to do what I can to try to be it. And so that's when I knew that I wanted to do it.
How did you feel when you learned that you won?
So it started I came home to my mom, like, Mom, I didn't win, because we had an election in class and I didn't win. And then the second time, because this kid, he couldn't do it, so he had to back out. And then we had another election and I won that, and I came home to my mom very happy. And then my dad picked me up from school one day, and he got a call that I was not supposed to hear. and Mary Beth just said that I won, and my dad's like, well, he's actually in the car right now. So that's when I found out, and I was really excited.
What are your goals?
One of my goals is I want to stop bullying, and I really want to get my book done really quick, because I know it's a good book so far that I wrote. And my last goal, I think, is my club. I really want people. It's gonna be. I think my teacher said that it should be online, and I hope that a lot of kids write on it. And so, yeah.
What about bowling? You said you want to stop it.
Yeah. Well, like my 3-point plan, I made a book, and I'm gonna make a book, and then I'm gonna share that with all the kids in the state of Oregon, like in 5th grade and other grades if they want. And then I'm gonna make a club. It's where other kids can write their own books, and they can publish them and do whatever they want with them, share them with others.
What's the Super Kind Club that you were talking about on your blog?
It's like I was just saying, it's where other people can write their own stories. That's my Super Kind Helpers Club, I think. And then I have a club at school that we've been doing. It's where you go for the first 5 minutes of your recess, you go out and you look for people who aren't are being treated badly, and you help them. It's like 4 people through the school week, and so yeah, you go around and you make sure everyone's being treated nicely.
What is it that concerns you about bullying? Why do you think that's an important issue?
Because I've seen a lot of bullying, and I've been bullied, and I want to stop it. And so being bullied does not feel good. A lot of people know that. And on my football team, we had this kid who was really nice, and he got bullied by one of his schoolmates. And me and another friend went over and helped him, and we both helped the bully to not be mean and bully other kids anymore. So I think it's really important.
What would you say to 4th graders this year to get them interested in applying for kid governor next year?
Well, you guys are all educated and able to do it next year. And if something's really important to you, then I think that you should follow it and do it.
Do you have a favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Do you know what you want to be when you grow up and graduate?
I may want to be a football player, or I may want to be in the military, or be a police officer.
So, Don, what did you think about the atmosphere in the Senate chamber today?
It wasn't as many people as I thought it was going to be, so it wasn't like overwhelming, but it was still a bit overwhelming.
Well, what has it been like so far for you today being governor?
Nervous, really nervous.
I bet regular governors feel the same way on their first day.
Yeah. It's been really good for the past year so far, and I think I can do a lot with the help that I'm going to have.
And do you want to say more about your plans, what you hope to do this year?
Like I said, my 3-point plan, and I really hope the thing at my school can go to other schools, because I think it's really good, because like the first 5 minutes of your recess, or like any time you want, you can go out and help people, but like to make sure that you do the first 5 minutes of your recess is really nice, because you have 4 people going around your whole playground at your school, and you're making sure no one's being bullied or anything, and I think that should go around to other schools.
And do you also look to make sure that everybody has someone to play with and no one's alone?
Yeah.
You said you have been bullied. Are you still being bullied? That's good. What was, what happened? Do you mind saying?
I've been physical bullied. That was a long time ago at my old school. And I've been bullied by words, and sometimes I still am, but like it's rarely. And yeah, it's not as to me anymore. It's me watching people more, and I really want to stop that because I don't like it.
Anything we missed? Any final questions?
Mom, Dad? I don't know where Mom and Dad are.
How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
11. Okay.
Can you tell us about...
Would Mom and Dad come, if you'd just stand next to your son, and
Can you tell us a little bit about your family?
This is my biological mom, Connie, and this is my stepfather, Dad, Dan. Dan, and they're really important to me.
Do you have brothers or sisters? Or?
I have 2 brothers here and 2 sisters here.
Do you have any pets?
I have 2 dogs. One is very destructive, but she's getting better, and the other one's just calm. She doesn't care.
What are their names?
My siblings or my pets?
And I hope you know the difference.
So my pets are, the destructive one is Georgia, and the calm one is Grace. And then David, that's David, and then this is Gabby, and this is Abby, and this is DJ. And DJ is about to go into the Marine tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You want to talk about your siblings that aren't here?
Oh, and I have another sibling who's a boy. He just got married, and they have a little baby boy, Michael. Yeah, Michael. And then I have 4 nieces, and my other sister is Alyssa, and she got married when she was 18, right? And yeah, she has 4 children, and they're all girls. And I have another sister that was here, Jamie, but she's not here anymore. And she just got married, and they're having a baby. And and I have another sister in Tennessee. Her name is Brittany, and she's with the Salvation Army. And is that it?
I think so.
That's it.
You've got a lot of role models and a lot of
Yeah.
big family to support you.
Dom, take a moment and just say tell how this has, what have you learned from this process? How has it been beneficial for you to have gone through this?
I learned a lot of government stuff. I've learned being kid governor, like people look up to you, but like I don't want people to think like I have a lot of authority. I really don't. I'm still just a kid. It trained me to be nicer to people and kinder, and yeah. There's one more thing. I don't know.
Oh, you learned a lot, it looks like.
Dom, part of this year is going to be you doing civics lessons for fifth graders across the state. What do you hope that they learn from what you can teach them?
Well, to not, if you see bully, go and do something about it. Don't just sit there and like, oh, I've seen that every 5 minutes. You, if you're being bullied, to go get an adult or a leader or someone else to at least help you and to help them to not bully anymore. And
What about the civic side, not your bullying platform?
oh,
What you learned in class?
oh, what did I learned that there's three in the USA and there's three in Oregon, and executive in Oregon is the governor and secretary of state, and we have a Supreme Court in Oregon, right? Yeah, and then we have the House and Senate, and the legislature. Isn't that?
You got it?
Yeah.
That's the list.
And then in U.S., the three are president and vice president, and Supreme Court, and judges, which is in the judicial, and the House and Senate again. Okay.
Mom, how does it make you feel to see him up here?
It's pretty proud. It was funny. He was really discouraged when he didn't win the initial election, but he was really, really adamant about it, which is Dominic. He puts his mind to something, he will definitely do it and finish it. But yeah, his platform, I think, was near and dear to his heart. I think it was important because he does care about people. He's a very giving kid. He likes to give his stuff away all the time. We sometimes have conversations about it. But yeah, just super proud of him for kind of sticking through it. Mrs. Moore did all of the work, to be honest with you. I don't think we did too much to help. So to see them do it and him to do it with her, and on the last day of Christmas break, he says, I have to go to work today, Mom, because he had to meet with Mrs. Moore to write his blog and work on his acceptance speech. So, he's taking it serious, and it's a pretty big deal for an 11-year-old. And it's nice we get to hold over his head. I said, okay, Dom, now you're a governor. How does a governor behave? So he's held to a whole new standard now.
Can I get you to say your name and then spell your name?
Yeah, so my name is Conchetta Macera, and it's spelled Concetta, and then the last name is Maceira.
So Dom, what effect do you think that this will have on you and other fifth graders as far as when you get old enough to vote as an adult?
Well, like to follow your dreams, because like some people are like, oh yeah, that's really hard, I probably can't follow it. Well, follow your dreams, because your dreams can come true. Like when I first heard about this, I was like, I have a slight chance that I can be it, and even Miss Mom was like, oh yeah, you probably do. and then I won, and she's like, what? And the funny thing was, like, she was keeping it from me because I couldn't tell her that I knew, and she couldn't tell me that she knew. So it was both like that. And then on the 27th, when at my school, when we had it, after the whole thing, we went back into the classroom. And she's like, Tom, I have to tell you something. I knew. And I'm like, yeah, I did too. And she just laughed. And it can really change how, like, because if, like, let's per se, like, for example, since I'm kid governor now, and then I decide that I want to be a governor or president, you can do that because you know what to do because you've been it before as you were a kid. And so, yeah, I think all people can follow their dreams. You just have to try.
That's
Do
great.
you know how many people voted statewide in the election?
1,300 and something, right? 1,300? Yeah.
Yeah. So now, take the question and then say the question and the answer so that it's more useful. Say,
Well, the people who all voted for me, I think 1,300 of them all voted.
that's good. That helps the media to have
Yeah.
something that they can actually put. So you say, there were more than 1,300 fifth graders that from all across the state that voted in this election, and I won. That's called a soundbite. Any other questions? Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations again.